Alright, welcome to part 2. So honestly, I was just trying to sit back, just trying to think, did I miss any other positives? Those are the major positives: the fans, you guys helping, the support, being able to bring me back to what I'm doing, continue making videos, the sponsorships, the ones that I got. I hope you guys check out part 1. I got into all that, some of the characters, how video games have helped me, and watching some of those favorite cartoons like Dragon Ball Z, Pokemon, and all those other shows have helped me, inspire me and motivated me to, never quit and never give up, and how video games have, everything I know I learned from video games, and how this shirt just, basically, is the perfect shirt for these type of videos and just to talk about the year in review. But I don't think I missed any positives, so I'm gonna really get into the negatives because I didn't want to just talk about all the positives. It was also, every year has negatives. So I don't know what the first thing I want to talk about. I'll just fast forward a little bit, but I might just go out of order. But earlier this year, just because I like someone and a specific YouTuber, just because he inspired me and he gave me like the inspiration. He basically, just from watching his videos, he just and most people might not disagree, and probably I'm sure most people out there, a couple people know what I'm talking about, because I already made like videos about it. I made a recent video about it, with a situation regarding him and his friends. And friends in real life and stuff. But earlier in January, I went through I was basically attacked via Twitter from lots of negative trolls, and lots of people attacking me, just agreeing with who I follow and who I like, because I like his videos and like what he does and all that stuff. And basically, he's the reason why I'm in front of this camera right now. And because I feel like if I didn't watch him, where would I actually be on YouTube right now? Because that makes the main question. Who would I be watching if I didn't follow him? If I didn't watch his videos way back in 2009, if I didn't discover him that time. Because I discovered him in 2009, became a fan of his videos from Modern Warfare 2. He gave me that inspiration. He made the experience so much fun. The more I watched, I didn't even have a YouTube account. I just watched, jumped on YouTube. And I even know about YouTube. Honestly, no one told me about it because, I found out on YouTube way back in middle school when I was in like a history class, and it was like, oh, we had like a free day and stuff. It was just like before like break was over, about to take place, the holiday break and stuff, when we were gonna be gone for like a full week and stuff. It was like a free day in history class, and then someone brought up YouTube. Oh, hey, let's just get on YouTube, and then I was just like, what is that? And it was like, and the guy was like, and he was like, oh, you don't know what YouTube is? I said, no, I don't know. I never heard about anything about that. But I seen like the little icon. I seen like is it like a TV program or something? I'm just being honest. I just thought it was like some kind of silly program because I saw like the little TV icon. I think when they had it back then, but I know they changed their logo up a little bit from their the YouTube logo, and the icon has been changed from time to time, and they changed so many things on this site to begin with. But he told me about it's just a site where it's like lots of videos you can watch that's funny, all types of videos of different categories, entertainment and all that stuff. But I had no idea that people were playing video games on YouTube. So a day came around was when I played Modern Warfare 2, and my favorite game mode for Modern Warfare 2 was third person team tactical. I just love the camera mode. It just seems so fun and funny to watch. So one day I just back in 2009, I just jumped on. I said, man, I want to watch somebody play third-person Team Tactical and see what they think. Because I said, most people don't really like Team Tactical, the third-person mode on there. But I said, that's the only Call of Duty game that has that mode. It was third-person. And that was my favorite mode. I love going back to playing it. And when I make more Call of Duty videos for Call of Duty Throwback, I want to go back and try to see if I can find some games because it's so much fun to play. Just how you just seeing your character run and move around and stuff. It's just so fun. So that's how I typed in Modern Warfare 2 third person, and that's when I saw his channel pop up. So that's how I ended up finding out about him. And then the more I watched him, he was just he was cussing, he was swearing, getting mad and all that stuff. It was so fun to watch. Just getting spawn kills, spawning and dying back and forth. I spawn, I die on that rush map. That was just so, memorable. I remember that. And it was on the, I think it was that third person, Team Tactical. Game mode, or was it something else? But I'm sure it was on that. It was definitely on for two. But that's how I ended up watching this video. I got inspired. But I made a video about him. Being and just be talking about just because giving stating reason why I liked him. For what he does and why I think he I enjoy watching his videos. I like who he is, and he seems like a genuine person. If you really met him in real life and stuff like that, and his videos was really entertaining me. So it made me want to make my own channel. And not just only him, but some of my friends were saying, since you're pretty good at Call of Duty, because I used to be a Halo guy, you should make videos of your Call of Duty videos and laugh, because I had like a silly laugh that people always laugh, because they say every time you laugh, you make me laugh for no reason, because if I say a joke and you say something like make a joke or say something and you laugh at it, you make it seem more funnier than what it is. And then I actually got a comment from some of you guys for some of the videos in the past saying every time you laugh, you make me laugh for some reason. So I thought that would be pretty fun, a great experience just to kick ass on Call of Duty, beat everybody's ass in the lobby, carry teams like I'll usually do in the multiplayer. If I don't have any good, decent players on my team, helping me, a team deathmatch and play the objective, I got people, I can just destroy the team by myself, single-handedly, and just be a one-man army and just destroy everything and just laugh and have fun. And they just thought you should just make videos and just record your great games. Having your beast gameplays and your beast game modes. In every game mode, just going into each lobby, just taking over. So that's just the kind of stuff that really inspired me. But just going back what I experienced with that early in January this year. People saw that video, and then I just really tried to tweet the guy. Trying to get a retweet because I got merchandise for him. A water bottle. I'm sure you guys saw it from the previous video when I talked about his situation. T-shirts. Basically merchandise from him and stuff. I shared that just to show that hey, I was actually a genuine fan. I was a long time fan of his. I've been following him for so long, and it felt good to really wear his T-shirts and stuff. His T-shirts has meaning for me, and I don't know if that sounds silly to anyone, but when I wear his T-shirts, I feel like it gives me power. And I don't know if you guys understand what I'm saying when I say that. It just it gives me power. It motivates me and it inspires me to keep going. Because he's my favorite. He's my favorite person to watch on YouTube. He's the reason why he's my inspiration as to why I'm right here. Because I feel like if I didn't watch him, I probably wouldn't be right here. But then again, I probably would have eventually made a channel, without being inspired by someone. I would have probably decided to make one just for the sake of my Call of Duty games and being able to record it and going back to watch them and, relive those memories and my, those great games that I used to have in the lobbies. So I probably would have eventually made one, but I probably wouldn't have made it as soon as I did from watching his videos if I wasn't really being inspired by a specific YouTuber. But I was attacked on Twitter, I was attacked on Twitter. Hey, I saw your video. Why are you following this guy? He's an asshole. He treats his fans like shit and all that stuff. And I disagree with that. There's some people that say different things, and it's okay. It's okay to not like someone. I know that not everyone's gonna be liked, and people have different opinions, and they're all welcome to state that feel the way they feel. But it's different for me because I was inspired by him to make this. But I have my own personality, and I don't think most people understand that and understood that. Also, I was really trying to get out. I was just stating reasons why I liked him, how thankful I am to have discovered him, because I'm right here doing this because I watched him. And the more I watched him, I decided to make my own account. I came up with this name that I wanted to be different, a different name that I had trouble coming up with a YouTube name. I just wanted something different. I wanted something like a game-related name, a game-related name. But I knew I always liked Mario, a big fan of Mario, so I just thought about like an item, and just some video game, a video game item from the Mario games that I could probably use, so I thought about, PowBlock's. So I said, hell, this is going to be a fucking gaming channel, so PowBlock Gaming. That's how I came up with that name. Always been a fan of Mario, a big fan of his, playing all his games, Paper Mario, my favorite series. But just going back to you know, Twitter, I had so many fucking tweets. It was just so much drama. I was like, oh my God, all that, everybody I just saw that, you know, that one tweet that I was just trying to, you know, send to him, just trying to get a retweet because I had got like a t-shirt, you know, for him as a gift. And I was like, oh yeah, I said, I got a great, you know, I got a shirt, and, you know, it's a great merchandise, more merchandise of them, you know, that I could use, you know, that's, you know, cool t-shirts and stuff, that's designed well, that looks great, I could wear when I'm making videos and on camera. And I was trying to show him and try to get a retweet, but, you know, I got the complete opposite of it. I got hella, you know, hundreds of tweets, you know, talking about, oh, hey, you should get rid of that shirt. I don't know why you waste your money buying that shirt. You know, this guy, he's the worst. He's the worst person ever. You know, worst person on the damn site. All types of stuff. I got all that, and then people jumped on the video. It wouldn't have been the video ended up being a viral video, and someone, you know, actually re-uploading it and stuff. But, you know, it didn't really matter to me, just to help, you know, share it, you know. It wasn't just to help me, but they were just trying to get other people to just try to attack me and shit on me and stuff, just because I liked him, you know, and I was inspired by him. But, you know, I'm not trying to, you know, be, you know, like his personality, because I said I am my own person. Not everybody has the same fucking personality, and I don't want people to think that. I have my own personality, and I got my respect because I earned it. You know, I didn't demand respect when I got here. I got here because, you know, I got here because of you guys. I got here because of my time, my effort, and my hard work, and my dedication that I put into this. So I didn't want people to think, oh, he's trying to be just like DSP and all this kind of shit. He's trying to be just like him. And I didn't want people to get that, to see that in me. I want people to go to the channel and say, he was inspired by him. Yeah, I don't like him. You know, yeah, I don't like this specific YouTuber, but this guy's different. He's different. Even though he's inspired, he's a fan of his. It's okay to be inspired by him, just like some people were saying. But, you know, don't try to be like, you don't have his personality. I'm not trying to have that personality, because I always have my own personality. That's why I develop my own friendships in real life, my relationship in real life, my own personal relationships, special people, you know, in my life, and people the friendship that I have, never being disliked by anyone, you know, that I, you know, went to school with. You know, I was never disliked by anybody. You know, I was always that guy that was, you know, nice, you know, quiet, laid back, you know, kind, generous, but, you know, easy to fucking get mad if you get them mad, and just become a different person if I get pissed off. But, you know, I've always been that kind of person that was great. You know, a nice, approachable person that you could talk to about anything, a great friend that'll, you know, be there for you if you needed someone to talk to. I was just always that guy, and I always am, and I still am today. But, you know, just going back to when that shit that I went through in January, I still got the fucking video up too if people want to see it. You know, you can go back and type it in, you know, and search it up. I had the balls to keep it. I was getting attacked. I had so many comments, racist comments, all this stuff. Oh, I'm gonna be honest and say it. You said, oh, you need to turn in your black card. You know, turning your black card in because you're a disgrace. You make us look bad. Someone actually said that, and I was like, wow, okay. This doesn't have anything to do with skin color, and you're gonna go and try to be racist. You know, I got all types of comments on that video. But, you know, I was so strong. I said, it got to me at first, but I said, you know what, I'm going to not take the video down. I'm going to have the boss just keep it up. And I know it's going to be a lot of comments, but it was, you know, on the bright side, some people respected me and said, you took one for the team by making that video. You had the boss. I know, I understand who you are. You know, so they end up subscribing and end up respecting me. And people who didn't really, you know about my channel, they found me out and discovered me from that video alone. And I know there's one person out there, and who knows. And I'm sure he's probably going to watch this video. Hopefully he does. And I'm sure he knows what I'm talking about, and a couple of others too. Because I was talking about it with other people and said, dang, this video has so many fucking people commenting, saying negative stuff and just crazy, offensive shit, racist and all this kind of stuff. But, you know, that's not who I am. I never had, you know, I'm not racist or anything like that. And I don't, you know, I don't approve of sexism or anything like that. I'm not against none of that. You know, I'm not a racist, sexist person or anything. You know, I don't have a problem with any types. Gays, I said it. Yep, I don't have any problems with anybody. You know, lesbians, gays, any, you know, gender, you know, transsexual, none of that. I don't have any problems with anything, you know, that type of stuff. You know, everybody is different. Not everybody is the same. Everybody has different personalities. People have different stories, and you know, and that's what I feel like. These guys just, you know, they. You know, it put me in a negative light following him, you know, being a fan of his. But, you know, that's okay, because you know I've been myself this whole time. I always been myself, my own personality. You know, being able to give respect, and you know, give respect to everyone, and understand that everyone has different opinions. They're they have all rights to feel the way they feel. But you know, he was just my inspiration, and just that, you know, going forward, you know, it just, you know, I couldn't respond to all that stuff because you can't even get a fucking thought on Twitter because it has like a character limit, so you can't really, you know, be able to, you know, fire back. I would say you can't really say, you know, try to get a thought out. You can't get a thought out. You can't really say what you want to really say. You can't even finish because there's so many fucking tweets. People keep tweeting you over and over. Like, dang, can I fucking finish saying what I'm trying to say so people can really understand where I'm coming from? Because you only can put, because you're already losing character limits because you got to tag the person at the at. You got to put at so-and-so's name. So where you want to target, or if it's more than one person, you gotta put both their names, and then you lose you lose that extra character limit, and you gotta put out like 25 different damn tweets just to get a thought out. You can't even put like a full like 2 sentences without having to start another tweet over, and you gotta eliminate stuff. You gotta eliminate spaces and stuff. You gotta find a way to shorten what you want to say. You can't even get anything out on Twitter. So that's the kind of shit I went through from Twitter and from that video alone that I still have. And I was from January, but going forward, as you know, it wasn't no other negativities, but as the year went on from February, March, April, more people were jumping on to that video and discovering it, because again, someone also re-uploaded it to their channel just to try to have more people try to attack me, and then they went to my channel just like in my videos and all that kind of stuff. That's what I went through, but it didn't really bother me. I didn't really care. I moved forward. And it was like, I said what I wanted to say in the video, and, it's out there. I didn't take it down or anything. I had the balls to say what I wanted to say, be honest, and, state reasons why I liked him and why he basically was the reason why I'm in front of this camera. And I'm just saying, I have my own personality, and I want people to really understand it. I wanted people to understand that, but, you can't really expect people to understand you. Not everyone will understand you and, know where you're coming from and approve of what you're doing. And that's also another thing I want to talk about. It's been a couple people, some people just saying, "Oh, why is he on YouTube? Why he's doing the wrong thing? He sucks, and he's not even a good YouTuber. Look at the way he stands on the camera. He stands in front of the camera. Are you showing your fucking face on the fucking camera? You're sitting there hiding behind a fucking anime pic and stuff like that. I haven't seen how you look. Show your fucking face on the camera. You're stealing other people's videos and trying to shit all over and attack people. At least I have the fucking balls to stay in front of the damn camera and say what I want to say. How about that? Are you sure? Are you too fucking scared and too much of a fucking pussy to show your face on the fucking camera? Are you that fucking hideous, motherfucker? How about that? It's just like, wow, you're going to really try to attack someone because, oh, look, the way he stands in front of the camera. Oh, he's this, that. Look at his shirt and this, that, in that. And I got that from the other video from January. Oh, his shirt is wrinkled and all that stuff. Like, what the fuck? Like, come on. Like, people are just trying to say all this stuff and find different things to say just to try to attack you. But at least I have the balls to say in front of the camera and make a video and say, speak from the truth, speak truth, speak from the heart, and speak, tell how it is, and just speak how I want to feel, say the things I want to say. Like, that didn't really have anything to do with like the video and just all types of stuff. I got all types of stuff. People was trying to get my Skype. Oh, I want to talk to you, and I don't approve of you liking him. They were trying to get me to, turn against him and stuff. It's just like turn against him, become a negative person, become a troll, and join their hate campaign or whatever. They go on their podcast and have them talk to me and stuff. It was just all types of stuff that I got. People trying to Skype me, or what's your Skype, and this, that, and the other. I just end up ignoring. I'm going to tell them my Skype. I don't even really go on Skype too much, I have the app, but I'm just like, I don't really go on Skype like that, I don't really talk to people like that, and having a small friendship circle and shit like that. But I'm just like, wow, dude, that doesn't have anything to do with it. It's just people just trying to attack me. That's the kind of shit I went through earlier this year, and it made me a stronger person. I still get, some people go back to those videos, even from a couple weeks ago, from that video about, addressing that situation about my YouTuber and his friends and stuff. People saw that video, and then they found out my other video and talk about, so you're gonna look, you're gonna follow someone who's racist and all this stuff like that. Come on, it's just like, wow, people just, have so many things to say. People are gonna be people. You know what I mean? People's different. I guess that's humans in the world. And I understood that this year, and I definitely began to understand that a lot more, because people are going to be entitled to their opinions. They can say what they want to say. There's nothing you can do to really try to stop the people that's on Twitter, because lots of people, you're going to have critics, you're going to have people that's going to disagree with you, dislike you, and not like what you're doing or respect what you're doing. And I mean, I just I just think that everyone should follow their dreams. I just think that, it's nothing wrong with following your dreams. I choose to follow my dream, and I'm doing it right now. I feel like if whatever you want to do it. That's what I think. That's what I believe in. And I don't care if people will disagree when I say that. Oh, you shouldn't follow your dreams. You should, find something that you're going to make the most money in. And I think most people just, I feel like, let me see how much time I got, because I'm about to really go in on this. I'm going to start another part, and it might be the last one. But I'm going to say this really quick, and then I'll start another part. But people just say, oh, you should go where the money's at. Do this with your life, and go where the money's at. I got that this year. You should go where the money's at and do something that's going to make you a lot of money. And I feel like most people that just they become these doctors, lawyers, and all this kind of shit, and all this stuff, wherever they want to become and stuff, they're in it for the money, because they don't really have a passion for it. They don't care about it. They just want to get a fucking paycheck. That's it. That's all they really fucking care about. They're not passionate about it. They don't really want to do it. Or I can make the most. They see it out of this. They see it like this. I can make the most money out of this, and I won't make money out of this, even though I want to do this and all this kind of stuff. It's always a money factor. Or I can make the most money out of this, so I'm going to do this and become this person. I'm going to do this. I want to be that person. I want to do that with my life. And then they they give up on their dreams and that kind of stuff. But I'm going to get into that, and along with other negative stuff, in the next part. And then I'll probably talk about what I want to do going, in the next year. Wow.